right, so now you are applying the order of operations to these problems. You have to show all your work. So the order of operations says to do parentheses first. So you underline what's in parentheses. 8 minus 1 is 7. Copy down everything else. 7 plus 3, 10. Done. The next problem, grouping symbols first. 16 minus 7 is 9. Copy down everything else. 9 times 5, is 45. Now with these next problems, they get a little bit more involved because they have more than one step. Or more than 2 steps, I should say. So we have brackets and parentheses. We go to the innermost grouping symbol, which is 5 minus 1. We write down the answer 4, and we copy down everything else. We still have grouping symbols, so now we're going to do 8 plus 4, which is 12. Copy down everything else. And then our last problem, or our last step, is 3 times 12, which is 36. For number 4, we have 2 sets of parentheses. So first we're going to do 7 plus 3, which is 10. We're going to copy down everything else because we only do 1 step at a time. Then we're going to subtract because we still have parentheses. 12 minus 7 is 5. Yeah, that's right. 5. Copy down everything else. And then our last step is 10 plus 5, which is 15. Number 5 is very similar to number 4. We do these parentheses first, the ones that come first. 5 plus 3 is 8. Copy down everything else. We still have parentheses, so we're going to do 8 plus 4, which is 12. Copy down everything else. And 8 times 12 is 96. Number 6, parentheses first. 13 minus 8 is 5. Copy down everything else. And 11 plus 5 is 16. 7, we have brackets and parentheses. Those are those funky wampus brackets that I was telling y'all about in the notes video that I don't know how to draw. So we go inside these funky wampus brackets, inside these regular brackets, and inside these parentheses. We always do the innermost grouping symbols first. So 2 plus 4 is 6. Copy down everything else. 6 times 3, bracket, minus 20, funky wampus bracket, plus 3. We still have grouping symbols, so we're going to do 3 times 6, which is 18. Copy down everything else. We still have grouping symbols, so we're going to do 20 minus 18, which is 2. Copy down everything else. And then we're going to add 3 plus 2, which is 5. All right. We have grouping symbols here. 3 plus 12 is 15. We copy down everything else. We have no exponents. We have no multiplication or division. We just have addition and subtraction. We do it in order from left to right. So we're going to do 6 plus 15 first, which is 21. And then 21 minus 2 is 19. Now at this point, you need to pause the video. You need to work out the 6 problems that are on the back. Make sure you show every step and you underline 1 step at a time as you go and circle your final answer. Oops, I forgot to circle my answers up here. And then after you've worked out the 6 on the back, you can unpause the video and look at the answers. Here are the answers to the 6 on the back. If you missed any, I would guess that you missed this one here because you probably did the parentheses in 1 step and you're supposed to do it in 2 steps. You do the parentheses on the left first, then the parentheses on the right, and then you can subtract. Please do not do things in your head and do not combine steps. These problems are fairly easy now, but you will get into some harder, more complicated problems in 6th grade as well as when you start algebra. So if you get in the habit of doing it step by step, 1 at a time now, it'll make math later for you that much easier. If y'all have any questions, email me.